Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to everyone who's here. We are making a live stream. So when you're originally watching this or pre-recorded watching this afterwards, this is and was a live stream. We're going to make some pork chops. It's dinner time and it is time to cook for the family. I found this pack of pork chops a little bit on the pricey side in my opinion. It was $11 and change. I got it from Save-A-Lot. You guys know that I do a lot of my grocery hauls and my way of saving money for sure at grocery shopping is always at Save-A-Lot. So that's what we're gonna, sorry about that. That's what we're gonna do right now. And I'm gonna get cooking. So first up, I'm going to wash these. So let me get started with that. I always use this little Rubbermaid container that I have. And I'm just going to season super easily today with some of this McCormick Himalayan pink salt. And it has black pepper and garlic in it. I actually found this during the holidays, I believe it was. They had like a whole kit. And actually, I have it up here. Let me show you. It came with a couple more. Came with these. Came as a 3-pack. I got it super cheap because these things I think were like that kit cost about $20 if I'm not mistaken. I only got it for like $6 or change, something like that. So let me get these pork chops washed. Probably do that off camera because who really wants to see some meat being washed? Here's what they look like. Some nice pork chops, nice and fresh too. So let's get started with that. Hey guys, hello. Welcome. What up? Hey. Is the stream on? Can you guys see the stream? Oh, good. You can see it. Hello. Yeah, I'm just getting this pack of meat. Did you guys hear anything I said talking to the live? Did you guys see the pork chop package? Guys from Save-A-Lot for like $11.30. They did have some that were a little bit less expensive, like $8 or $9. But it's a lot of us. I'm feeding 6 of us today. Actually, Alan's not here, but I still will save him food. So there's a lot of us. I had to take a bigger pack just to be on the safe side. Okay, good. You see me. Hey, Nikki, Warriorine, Melissa, what's going on? Hello. All right, so here they are out of the package. Like I said, nice and big. I just give them a nice and quick, just a vinegar rinse. Do you guys do that too? I'm gonna just rinse them real quick with vinegar just to get some of the top sludge off, I guess. Here you go. Put you this way. 1 second. Let me know if this is kind of loud. So what's going on, guys? How's your day going? You guys at work? Do you have kids to pick up? Are you just lounging around the house? What's going on? What's new? Hope you're all having a good one. Oh, hold on. Alrighty. Let's see. It's ASMR. Can you hear it? This is a party. Yeah, right? Let's see. Yep, just getting these washed real quick. Nothing too fancy. I always just like getting these like a quick little like vinegar and water rinse just to make sure, you know, like you figure like the people that cut it up and stuff, they all handle it regardless of whether they use gloves. I still like to give it a little rinse off. So do that real quick. I am just relaxing. Oh, good. See, nothing much. Was just watching TV, but this is gonna be better. Oh, nice. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. Yeah, what better than, the only thing better than cooking is eating, in my opinion. So, all right, we have these. Again, just a nice little rinse off, nice little wash. And I'm going to use these seasonings. This I ended up getting, like I said earlier, during the holidays at Target. It came in like a 3-pack. It came, did I put those away? Why did I do that? It's the McCormick. I actually really like their seasonings. And it came with these 2 as well. I got them for a really good deal, especially because they are the full-size versions, and they were about $6 and change, I believe, instead of 20-something. So let me get the pan. Welcome to anyone who just got here. Let me grab a pan real quick. Okay, I'm going to grab this bad boy right here. Can you tell I use it? Look at this thing. All right, put that there. And grab some oil. All right, I'll get you guys a better position right now in a second. Put you down here. Oops. One sec. Sorry for the instability. This should be much better though. Okay, let's see. Oh, those are the girls running by. If you're wondering what that just happened. All right, let me know if this lets you see at all. Is that okay? Makes you see a little bit better? Welcome to anyone who just got here. We're just making some pork chops. Here they are. Nice and fresh. I got these from Save a Lot. Normally I could get them for $8 or $9, but I found this pack because it's so many of them for about 11 bucks and change. See, of course, you see nothing much. Was just watching too. You see, I find it weird when people don't wash their proteins. Yeah, I like washing proteins for sure. All right, so we're going to go ahead and season with this one. This is the Himalayan pink salt, black pepper, and garlic. And we're just going to go ahead and sprinkle that right on. And it's thick too. Can you guys see how big those come out? And it is yummy, let me tell you. I'm a heavy seasoner, by the way. So if you're looking at it like, oh my gosh, I season pretty heavy. Let's go ahead and throw in some garlic and onion because why not? Let's do that. Okay. And I don't think I'll do this one because this one is pretty much just garlic. So that's already what I have going on in there. I'm going to put this to like a number 4, so like medium-ish heat. Just a little bit of oil just on the bottom to base it. Is that? Nothing too crazy. Just coating the pan. If you can't see that. See a nice little glaze to that. All right. Get some utensils over here. Where in the world is it? We all have those favorite tools of ours in the kitchen. Mine are kind of like beat up looking. We've had these for quite a while. Honestly, I think Alan had these when I met him. So these are antique right here. See, you're a heavy seasoned person yourself. Yeah, I can't help it. I have to season things nice and heavy. I guess my taste buds are just very amplified. I feel you on that one, Nikki. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks guys. All right, so just heating this up for a bit. So what's new, guys? What do you guys do over the weekend? I know over here it was really just like easy sailings, nothing too crazy. I think we went to like a couple of stores over the weekend. Nothing nuts though. We did just kind of relax around here. What did you guys do? What were you doing over the weekend? Just waiting for this to heat up a little bit longer. It's still cold oil. Let's wait on that. Turn you this way so I can see you better. No one likes bland food. Yeah. Yep, that's true. And is it true, like, as you get older, your taste buds, like, do they start diminishing or are they more amplified as you get older? Welcome to anyone who's joining in. We're just cooking some pork chops. This is what they look like. There they are. It's still missing seasoning. I'm not done with that, so no worries. Actually, let's continue seasoning it while we're waiting on the oil to heat. Let's go ahead and get this. Little spoon right here. And normally I like putting lime usually on pork chops when I make them, but I think I'm out of lime. Maybe I'll just use a little replacement and just use some vinegar for now. Here you go. But this is what they look like. I'm going to only make a couple at a time, but this is what they look like right here. See that? And before they go in, I'll put them that side down because that side is already seasoned. Let me just double check just to make sure that I don't have some lime. Give me a second. Oh, I got kind of lucky. Got like a old lime right here. That works out. Nice. Put that right on top. I don't know what it is, but pork, I always like to coat my pork with some lime. I feel like it avoids a stomach ache. I don't know, like maybe that's just my mom's doing. She always used to say, put some lime on it and you won't have a stomach ache. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but hey, I'm gonna believe it. Guys, just making some pork chop. For anyone who sees this in the future, this was originally a live stream. So just so you know, this is completely live and we're having a conversation in the comments. Let's see. Really likes playing fish. Friday, I did a little grocery shopping. Nice, Nikki, nice. Saturday, my daughter had a school function. Afterwards, the girls and I played in the snow the rest of the weekend. Oh my gosh, in the snow. I can't recall the last time that I felt snow. It's been so long. I think the last time I felt snow was in Georgia for sure. And it was almost like, why is it snowing in Georgia? I was very thrown off by it. So yeah, waiting a little bit longer on that oil. It's still kind of cold. Welcome to anyone who joined in. Welcome, welcome. Here are the pork chops. I'm glad I found that lime, even if it is a little bit beat up looking, but hey, lime is lime is lime. A little bit longer on this. Let's actually go ahead and put that up because I'm impatient. Yeah, guys. You have a lot of plans for this week. Do you have any plans coming up for the weekend? I think we are not doing much of anything. I did get something from Walgreens. Not Walgreens. I got something from Marshall's that I have to return. It's actually a dress, but I don't think I'm going to use it. So I think I'm going to bring it back. Story of every woman's life, I swear. Some laundry and cleaning. Yeah, I feel you on that, Melissa. Got some laundry and cleaning to do. That never ends, does it? Never. All right, oil's starting to like separate a little bit. So that's how you know that it's almost nice and hot. I don't know if you can see it from there, but it starts separating quite a bit. Let's see. All right, coming along. Got some of this sitting right here. It's starting to just like splatter a little bit. It's the best way to put it. So we could do a little testing of it. Let's see. Nope, still cold. We'll wait a little bit longer on that one. A little bit longer. I keep moving you guys so I can see your comments because otherwise I can't read it very well. If it ain't charred, it ain't cooked. Do you guys cook pork chops or any meat a long time too? I know a lot of times like I'll read recipes and it'll say like 8 minutes per side or something. And honestly, I think I do like 15 minutes per side or something like that. So I'm very obsessive with cooking meat. It's one of my biggest fears is to get like food poisoning or something crazy because that's not fun. Not fun. Have any of you guys, I hope not, but have any of you guys ever gotten food poisoning? It is not fun. Not fun at all, which is why like eating out, you always have to be careful when you go to restaurants. But I always overcook my meat. I prefer to overcook it or like Warrior said, char it rather than have it undercooked. Yeah, robot for all your cleaning and chores. I agree with that one, Melissa. All right, we're coming along on this oil. Okay. Seems good, seems good. Let's go ahead and throw in the first one. This is what it looks like. There it is. Nice and seasoned. All right. Let's take this next one. I'm going to season that top portion a little bit better. As we were just saying over here, I'm very heavy-handed with seasoning. I can't help it. Let's do, I can't remember which one I used. Oh, it was this one. This one right here. And look how chunky these seasonings are. I really like these. They're like super chunky. See that? Get a little bit of lime on that one too. All right. Put that one in. I'm going to do one more on that one. Do this one because it's a little bit smaller, so actually fit in my pan. There you go. There you go. There you go. What's for dinner at your guys' house, guys? What's going on? What you cooking? Put the last one in right here. Okay. I'm going to get you guys a little bit closer so you can see. Because who doesn't want to see, right? Make my own tripod right here. Oh, that's not going to work. How about right side up? Guys, you guys are going in a pot. How about that one? Gotta be innovative. You need to use a pan, you use a pan. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. You guys see that? Is that an okay view or not so much? How's that? How's that for cook time? All right, we're gonna go ahead and season this side too. For anyone joining in, this is the seasoning that we're using. All right. There we go. Nice and coated. We're also going to use this one for a little bit extra garlic. I like that stinky stuff. I really like that garlic, man. It's a good one. Good one. All right, and one more time on that lime. They say supposedly it helps to like cut the grease. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've always put lime on some pork. Always, always. That nice citrus on pork is delicious. Yeah, you guys are on a pot. That's where you guys are stabilized from. Yep. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna let this cook for a while. As you guys know, pork takes a little bit longer to cook, especially if you want to make sure that it's nicely well cooked throughout the center. You'll start seeing all the gushing coming out from the bones. That shows you that it is cooking, and it is a process to cook this. So that's gonna take quite a while to cook it, in my opinion. A lot of times they say it takes about 8 minutes per side or less. Honestly, always use a thermometer. But I like cooking it about like 15 minutes one side and 15 minutes on another. And for anyone who's joining in again, I will be repeating myself. This is the seasoning I used. It's the McCormick Himalayan pink salt with black pepper and garlic. And I also used this because it came in a combo. Pretty much garlic and onion also on the McCormick. Really tasty. Season both sides with that and some lime. And we are golden. Now we're just going to wait on that to cook for some minutes. So what do you guys say you guys were cooking today? What's on the menu for you all? We got some pork chops cooking right here. So nice and delicious. Good one coming. You had food poisoning when you were in the military. Oh no. Yeah, not good. I guess. I have had a alcohol poison and food poison. Oh no, Nikki. No, that had to be highly uncomfortable. I'm sorry about that one. Oh, too. Wow. Yeah, we were just talking too about like food poisoning and how you have to be careful when you go over to like a restaurant or whatnot. Always make sure that the food is nicely prepared. Everything looks clean and nicely cooked. So that's usually a red flag. Usually a red flag, that's for sure. So yep, gonna leave that to cook. Looking good. So let's go ahead and give that some time. We still have a whole bunch of other pork chops to do. I don't think I'll cook all of them on the live stream because there's so many, but I will definitely be doing at least these so you guys can see them cooking from start to finish, and that way you can see the step-by-step process. And you'll have this video as a reference to the ingredients and how long it took. You'll have the whole shebang all prepared. See, I haven't had a cooking. Hubby is, oh, he's deployed. Oh, I see it. Oh, I didn't take out combos, so I will make some veggie tacos. Ooh, veggie tacos. Nikki, do your kids eat vegetables too? Like, do they have? Do you have to like fight them into eating vegetables? I know that you do, but do they give you a hard time? And how did you introduce your kids to vegetables? Because my girls are still very, very picky in the vegetable game. So I'd like some tips on that one. They should be around here somewhere, but they're out here playing. Welcome to anyone who joined in. Hello, hello. We're just making some pork chops, as you see here, and just getting on the conversations. We're just having a good time in the combos. Feel free to talk to each other. Everyone around here is very friendly, and we love to, at least I love to talk. I'll lift you up a little bit so I can see the comments. Ah, you're gliding. You're gliding. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. See, let's see. Okay, guys, give this some time. Always let pork chops cook really well. Let it take its time if it has to. All of that good stuff. See. Trying to see what you guys are rating. Let's see. It's a double-edged sword. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this ASMR situation going on as I sign into my own account so I can see what you guys are saying. I'm just having a hard time reading the comments from off to the side. So give me a second. There we go. All right. Yeah, chuletas. Yeah, in Spanish we call these chuletas. That's what we call them. They're delicious. I'm sure you guys have all had pork chops. They're so good. How do you guys cook them in your house? How do you guys prepare them? Yeah, veggie tacos do sound good, right, Melissa? Nikki is onto something. Sushi is super onto something. Yep. All right, I'm gonna flip them over once just to get that side cooked a little bit. But as you see, they start changing colors. You start seeing like the white come off. That's all the fat that comes off it. Go ahead and flip that once. All right, and I do flip them again after this as well to make sure that they continue cooking. That nice color. Look how pretty that seasoning is. You see how it starts like roasting? You can see the red on it and everything. It's very, very pretty. Some action on that. How's that visual look? Look good? Hey, Vivi, what's going on? Welcome. Oh, now you're hungry? You need to come over. I'll serve you a plate. Let's see. Take some for dinner, right? Yeah, Melissa, you too. Come over. I have the table set. You guys could have a piece of them pork chops and everything. I got you. I got your back. Yep. There they are. Give them a little bit something. Like I was saying, I'm very heavy-handed on the seasoning, and this is what I ended up using. Here's that seasoning again. Really, really delicious. That Himalayan salt, it's yummy, I promise. Go ahead and do some lime again. Really like me some lime, so I'm gonna add more lime to this. Really, really good. All right, you just got to your stop at work worrying. No worries. Take your time. I appreciate you for being at work and watching this. I appreciate you a lot. All right, Nikki, here says your oldest loves veggies. It says it's a struggle with your youngest. What I do is let them help me. That's smart. Let them help. They love veggie pizza. I just continue to introduce veggies. That's smart. I did used to. I don't know if you guys have been here for a long time, but I have actually cooked with the girls. They used to cook with me all the time. What threw me off though, I'm gonna put you this way because we gotta wait on these pork chops anyway. I feel rude not talking to you guys face to face. But I did used to cook with them all the time when they weren't in school. But as you guys know, they started preschool not too long ago. So since they started school and everything, it's a little bit different because they're gone most of the day. And by the time they come back, I feel like they're either tired or just trying to settle down. So I haven't had them cook with me. But that's a good idea, Nikki, to get them to like vegetables. I'm going to have to start introducing them to cook with me again. That'll be fun. Right? It's a good idea, right, Melissa? Genius, that Nikki. And actually, I've been watching. Have you guys seen that TV show? It's called is it Master Chef? You know what I'm talking about with Gordon? I forgot his name, but from like Hell's Kitchen. I think he does Hell's Kitchen too, which I never watched. But I started watching the junior version of it with the kids, and they cook up a storm, guys. Like they definitely would outsmoke me in the kitchen any day. Them kids are like I don't know. You have like 8 and 9-year-olds on Master Chef cooking up meals that you talk about cordon bleu and stuff, things that we've never cooked in our lives. That's fantastic. I'd love to have like the kids cooking for me like that. You imagine come home, the kids come out of school and they say, "Mom, what do you want to cook? What do you want me to cook for you?" That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's right. It says I also bought a lot of cookie cutters from Amazon. I use them for all the veggies. They have a lot of animal cutters. That's smart. Very smart. So cookie cutters. I see. I see. That's smart. Let's see. That's a good one. Go ahead and look at them pork chops again. And I'm holding the phone because I'm actually looking at your comments here. When I have you guys facing this way, it's just easier to read your comments. Here's what the pork chops are looking like. They look fantastic in my opinion. I think they look really good. So we're of course going to continue cooking this for a bit longer, and then I'm going to turn them over and cook this side another time because as you see it is still obviously raw. Yep. But the cookie cutter, Nikki, how do you use the cookie cutter? It says you said that it's for the veggies. Like give me an example. How do you use the cookie cutters with the kids on vegetables? So that's a really neat trick. I need a little bit more detail on how to do that one. Smart. Taking notes right now. Do any of you guys have kids too that you have cook with you or anything? Pork chops a bit longer. And also, guys, when I went to go get the girls earlier from school, it was so hot. As you guys know, we're out here in Florida, and I kid you not, my thermostat in my car, is that what it's called, a thermostat? I think so. It said it was like 84, 86 degrees. I could not believe it. And we're like not even in the middle of February, and it's already in the 80s. And that reminds me, my car needs the AC charged again because it was so hot. I was like, oh my goodness. Right, Nikki said they have all different sizes. You said you got them on Amazon. I'll have to check out those cookie cutters out. That's really smart. All right, so you start seeing like the juices as it cooks a bit more. You start seeing that the juices start running a little bit more clear. See that? But I like my pork chops nice and crispy, so we're going to let those in for quite some time more. Again, flip them one more time. Maybe add some more lime. I'm not sure yet. I am a limeaholic, and just let them run a little bit longer. Get them nice and good. Let's go ahead and flatten down this part right here so it doesn't bow on us. Like that. Hold it down for a little bit. Whenever they start like curling up like that, you can always, if you have like one of those steak pans, the ones that you lay flat on top of the steak, that's pretty much like weighted. They'll help a lot too, so they don't bow back up. That's a good trick too. Like that. Alrighty. Guys, am I lagging by the way? Can you guys see me well, or is it freezing on you? No, I think it's okay, but let me know. Let me know just in case. Melissa says that it's 49 degrees here and rainy. Oh no. Or at least it's not like snowing, right? Unless you like the snow, then I guess that's not an oh no moment. Not an oh no moment. Out here is just a little bit cloudy, but it's very warm. You'd rather be down there. Well, we're waiting for you, Melissa. Come out here. Come out to Florida. I got your pork chops waiting. You could get your grub on and everything. I'll have your plate waiting and everything. So what I haven't done yet is done a side because I have no idea what I'm making with this. It's mostly for me, my parents, and the girls because Alan's not here, but maybe they'll want some like pasta or something. So maybe we'll throw in some pasta with this instead of some like the usual rice or something like that, or maybe mashed potatoes. But yeah, over here the water is pretty nice though. It's definitely warming up, but then we'll have some days where it's like 60 something degrees and it goes back up and it's like great. So a little bit longer on this side. See, let's go ahead and spy on this side. There's that color. Look how pretty that is. See that? Lay that down. Ooh, that ASMR action coming in. Nice. Took longer on this. It's been cooking now for about, I'd say about 20 minutes, guys. Would you say that's right? Has it been cooking about 20 minutes or so? It still has a while longer to go, at least another 10 minutes in total, maybe 15 to be honest. Again, I am an extreme cooker when it comes to pork chop because I do not want anyone to have food poisoning ever. But the one way to always find out whether your meat is cooked or not is to use a thermometer. That is the guaranteed way. I'm gonna be quiet for a bit so you guys could enjoy this ASMR action right here. Okay, I'm back. I'll give you a little ASMR break. Let's see. Oh, Warriorine's back. Hey, what's going on? You missed this this meat still cooking. It's not charred yet, but it's coming.
It's done.
No, not yet. Almost. The girls, they're starting to get desperate. They're like, is it done yet? They're hungry. It says 50 degrees in PA. Nikki said 36 degrees in Ohio. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am jelly. Again, guys, come down to Florida. You are more than welcome. I will be here. My hubby loves pork chops. They look good. Yeah, hopefully he comes back soon, Nikki. Hopefully he doesn't have much more time deployed out there. Wherever he is, hopefully he comes back soon. 50 degrees in PA, 36 degrees in Ohio, and over here in Florida, it is 80. Earlier when I got the girls, it said it was 84, 86 degrees. Like, the United States is crazy. Like, our temperatures are all over the place. But, my gosh. Welcome to anyone who joined in. We're making some pork chops. I'm going to give you some ASMR action going on right now in a second. But what we're using is this Himalayan pink salt and black pepper and garlic seasoning. Super yummy. I think I've seen this at Walmart for honestly about $3 or some odd, so not very expensive. I ended up getting mine in like a 3-pack duo with different ones. And I also have this one, which I have been adding. It's the Himalayan garlic and onion, black pepper, and sea salt. Super yummy. And of course that lime. Says we're all gonna be in Florida with you. Yes, I hope so. I'm tired of cold weather or miserable weather. Yeah, I don't miss snow. Like, I do like how snow looks when you don't have to deal with it. Like the whole like shoveling, transportation, that whole like maintenance aspect of snow, I do not enjoy, or the coldness of it. But yeah, I prefer the heat. Definitely prefer the heat. And I'm a winter baby, but boy, do I prefer the heat. All right, I'm gonna give you a little bit more ASMR action before we turn that another time. Enjoy.
Mommy, a wire is wrong.
A flower grows. Yeah, a flower eats green and nutrients from the ground, and that's what helps them green. And it grows with the sunlight.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and it's a window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
The girls were just Aliana was just asking me, how does a flower grow? So cute. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this around another time. We're getting there. Maureen, there's a little bit of that char that you like right there. It's coming along, not quite there yet though. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that one. That looks good. Whew. I cannot wait. Yummy. A good one, a good one. I like cooking mine slow and steady because eventually it does get there and it is delicious. Charred life, that's right. Yeah, Nikki, definitely give it a try. It says like on the back of the seasonings, they do say, let me put you up here for a second. Get you away from this ASMR for a second so I could give you guys some personal attention. But yeah, like, hold on, baby. On the back of these, it does say, for example, like beef, chicken, and pork, as you see there. But honestly, you can use it on whatever you want. It says it has, so pink Himalayan salt, garlic, onion, sea salt, black pepper, red bell peppers, lemon peel, parsley, and garlic. So yeah, you could definitely put that on veggies. Delicious. Look how good that looks. See that?
I know.
Nice and thick too. I like stuff like that. Those type of seasonings are so good. Yes, baby.
The wire eat wind tail.
Well, the flowers need the wind, they need the air, they need the sunlight, they need everything, the nutrients and all. Here's that. Here's the other one. Same thing. And that's what I like about it too. It's not like all these processed things, ingredients in it. It's pretty much just the actual ingredients, no extra things, just a very clean label. If you see the ingredients right there. If you could pronounce it and if you know what it is, you're in good hands. So I appreciate McCormick for making a product like this, a couple of products like this, to be honest. They have a couple of them. And there's not a plug or a sponsorship. Don't worry. Like, I did not get paid for this. I wish I did, but I didn't. But yeah, they're really good. I like them. Have some great color. See that parsley, always real talk. I have the parsley up there too. Usually I will garnish it right before it's about to finish cooking. I'll put some extra parsley on top. I love the color. That green color, it kills me. Yeah, sounds good. All clean ingredients. That's what I liked about it. So they didn't like overkill on anything either. So that's really good. All right, let's get you close to this food over here again. Back to the pot you guys go. So I'm using as a tripod as a pot. How's that? This is a good visual, hopefully. Closer. All right, getting charred, Warrior. We're almost there. You said, can I say hydrogenated oil? Is that what you said? Yeah, hydrogenated oil. Put parsley, garlic, black pepper, and turmeric on everything. You know what's funny? I used to make like these turmeric doughs. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's like this Indian dough that they make. And I do have turmeric. Here's mine, Melissa. So I do have turmeric. I think I got this one from Marshall's. But I'm not the biggest fan of turmeric, to be honest. I don't like the taste very much of it. I love the color, but I'm not a big fan of the taste. I'm gonna be honest. It's very concentrated of a taste to me. But it is really good for you. I hear like people that use turmeric on everything, like they're much, much healthier. Especially like garlic, turmeric, things like that are really, really good for you. Ooh, look at that. Looking good. There's that char. Looks like these bad boys are soon to come out. Not too much longer on them. Everyone likes theirs a little bit differently. I like mine a little bit more cooked than that. So we're just going to keep it moving. Keep it going a little bit longer. That looks really good. Listen to that sound. That nice crisping sound. I love that. It says turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. So is garlic, right? And is ginger also an anti-inflammatory? I can't remember, but ginger is also very, very good for you, is what I've heard. Super good. It's spicy. Ginger is really spicy. I really want to make a dish with ginger, like some kind of gingery dish. I'm not sure what. I'm thinking more so like on the sweeter side with some ginger. I think that would taste really, really good. So guys, I have a, oh, let me see. Melissa said, I don't really know its taste, but I'll be honest, I always go hard on the garlic. Never eat it when using blood thinners. What is that worrying? Not to eat turmeric when you're on blood thinners? Is that what it is? Switch back up here so I can talk to you guys. What is it? It said never to eat it when using blood thinners. Are you talking about turmeric? Turmeric, is that what you're talking about? I hear they say grapefruit. Grapefruit is actually like really good for you, but it's very like dangerous, or you're not supposed to eat it if you're on like, I think it's blood pressure medication, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's one of the things that they recommend is to not even touch grapefruit if you have high blood pressure and you're on medication for it. They say it's like super dangerous. So it says ginger is an anti-inflammatory and it's also good for stomach aches. Nice. It says so never eat turmeric. Okay, so turmeric, it says never to eat turmeric when you're on blood thinners. Good to know. And blood pressure, high blood pressure is not good to have grapefruit. Not good for you. There's other things too, but I can't remember right now offhand. So I have a question for you guys, right? So we have some pork chops cooking right now, but I have been thinking of doing some almost like cooking. Whenever I do another cooking thing, maybe use like an actual recipe book and try to mimic the recipe. That way we're doing something new, something different, maybe something to add to a meal or recipe list for you guys so you can have it at your house or with your family or whatever the case might be. What do you guys think about that idea? Maybe cooking a meal where I follow the recipes and everything and follow through with that and cook it that way. See how that goes. Let me bring you back to this ASMR situation back here. Here you go. If anyone's joining in, we're just making some pork chops. We like them nice and crispy around here, so that's what we're doing. See if I add a little bit more lime. Yeah, spicy. Take that, oil. Let's see. Let's see. Ginger is an anti-inflammatory and it's also good for stomach aches. It says, yes, that is true because the blood pressure meds interfere with turmeric and grapefruit. That's crazy. Yes, you guys are all right. You guys are on point with the medical history. Yeah, Nikki, we try. We out here trying to not die of some unknown stuff that we could have prevented. Got about 50 cookbooks. Hey, go and check. Hey, Jacinda, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Learning things. Yeah, gotta stay up on that knowledge. That's true. Really, those are just things too that it's really easy. Like once you actually learn those things, it's just fun facts to know and to just share forward. You know. Actually, I'm gonna see if I have this book. I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a sec. Okay, so those pork chops are almost done. I want to show you guys this though. Let me show you this. And again, this is my Google Home is like going crazy. I swear she thinks we'd be talking to her. But yeah, this is not sponsored, but this is actually where I got some of the information from. Like if you're trying to learn things that's good for like your stomach and things like that. Again, not sponsored, but I got this book for myself at Target. It says Food Can Fix It. Really, really good thing. So, I mean, obviously this is like superfoods and weight loss things and things like that, but it's also for like anti-inflammatory, what ingredients to use. It even says like, look at this. Like, I know we're doing a cooking thing, but look, if you have diarrhea, if you have bloating, like what foods you could do. And say for bloating, you do asparagus, fennel, papaya, pumpkin. So it's very cool, very good book. I always keep it around because especially when the girls were younger, there's a lot of times that you can't use like strong medications, especially on kids. And it's true, food could fix it, guys. Remember, like it all starts with plants, herbs, like the Native Americans, that's what they used to do. They still do that. In other countries, that's what they do. They don't have a choice. So honestly, this book is really good. Not sponsored, but this is a really, really good book that I really like. Who is this? This is Dr. Oz, but has all sorts of things. So if you need something that like no sugar, what else is in here? Let's see. And that pork chop is almost done. What else is food fixes for? It even has like for fatigue. So if you're feeling tired, what foods, what teas you could be taking for that. For drowsiness, they're saying cauliflower for drowsiness. So really good book. Of course, I don't want to like give out all the stuff in his book. I ain't trying to get sued by Dr. Oz, but really good book. Highly recommend it. I bought this with my own money and everything, but it's pretty much like science on food and really just alternatives to medicine. I'm not a doctor, so like don't sue me. Like you should still go see a doctor, but for simple things that you could probably just take control of in your own household, like again, I used to use it for the kids for like bloating, constipation, like that said, diarrhea, headaches. It does headaches. Is food responsible for headaches? Here's like another one. So like tons of different things. Really good book, guys. I recommend this. See, let's go back to these pork chops. I'm gonna read your comments in a second. There's one of the girls, by the way, but good book. And again, I got that at like Target. I'm sure you can find that on Amazon and Walmart. Let's go ahead, put you here on this ASMR action. So then pork chops are just about done. But again, I like them super, super charred. I'm with the Warriorine on that. Hey everyone, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm new to your channel. I subscribed yesterday from Florida. You're from Florida too. Hey Brianna. Hey, welcome. So happy to have you. We're making some pork chops and talking and chatting. A little bit of everything. Ooh, look at that char. Look at that. What is it?
I feel it is just banana.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. Look at that char. After this part, I'm taking them out. Oh, I love that. See that nice crispy edge? I love when it's that crunchy. I love it. See, you guys, don't forget to hit the... Oh, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, guys, feel free to subscribe and thumbs up and like it. And we do other videos, of course, for anyone who's joining in now. We do couponing, cooking, blogging. I like keeping it mixed also because just like, I feel like repetitive stuff could get kind of boring. I don't know if that's just me. And I want to be a little bit more personal with you guys. You guys know I used to always do like vlogging and momhood stuff. So I like doing a little bit of everything, right? Couponing and all. So yeah, let's see. That's a great question. Did I miss a question? What did I miss? I feel like I missed something. Oh, what's my favorite recipe book? I actually don't have a favorite recipe book. That's what I was just saying. Do you guys recommend one to me? Do you have a recommendation of a good couponing book that I should be looking at? Because I'd love to do like a series of where you guys, we hang out one day on the live stream and I show you the recipe and I show you all the ingredients and we'll just try to see if I could put it together and make it. And that way we'll learn like a new recipe and see how easy it is through me. And yeah, I think that's a great way to learn a new recipe. What do you guys think about that? And recommend a book to me. I'd love to hear your recommendations of what kind of book to do. So let's bring you this way. I'm about to take those pork chops out. Again, I like them nice and charcoal. That's why I haven't taken them out yet. 1 second, let me go get a plate. I'm coming, guys, I'm coming. Yeah, baby.
I want to see your pen and what it looks like.
The pan?
A pen.
The pan?
Pen.
The pants? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Your pen.
Take these out.
A phone.
The phone.
Yeah,
What's that? Look at that. Yeah, let me read some of your comments. I feel like I've missed a lot. The treat you guys say. Probably man, pork chops look glorious. Oh, thank you. That's amazing. You're Hispanic. Love the pork chops with burnt edges. I know they're so good. I like them nice and crispy. Look at that, nice and toast. So good, look at that. Really, really good. Both sides, nicely seasoned and everything. For anyone who just joined in, this is what I used. I used these McCormick pink salt with black pepper and garlic. It actually came in a 3-pack. It came with these two as well. I got it during the holidays at Target. It was like $20-something, which is nuts. And I ended up paying like $6 and change for them as like a trio package. But I've seen these at Walmart. So if you guys wanted to try it out, I really recommend it. Not sponsored, but they are really, really delicious. Really good. There it is. Himalayan pink salt, black pepper, and garlic. Take out the rest of them. Oh, they look good. They look really good. Here's that. Look, another beauty. See that one? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm such a fan of pork chops. I love them. I try not to eat them too often. Put some lime on them to just enjoy them. So good. Here's another one. There we got pop blocking. So good. Throw a couple more of these bad boys in there. How's that? Try to get this light to focus with me. Yeah, it's nothing like those little nice little edges right there, nice and crispy. That one looks good right there. Oh, so good. How many of you guys like pork chops? Give me a thumbs up if you like pork chops. Let's see. Oh, what kind of pan is that? Oh, I got those actually came from Marshall's. The last time I saw them was like maybe like a month and a half ago. They're about $20 each. And even the one I had you guys balancing on is the same kind. These are, one second. These say they are Palm. That's the brand. See it? I get some use out of them. That's why they toasty looking. There it is. It says Palm. Palm is the brand, and they're about $20. $20 for each one. Let me put these down so I could put some more in. 1 second. And they also have like a smaller version. This is probably one of my favorite for like beans and stuff. It's very comfortable to use. And they all come with covers, every single one of them. So let's go ahead and put in another batch. Hey guys, welcome to anyone joining in. This is what we're doing. I'll put another batch in just because these things are delicious and I gotta feed a big family. But there they are. Pork chops, season them real good. Let's go ahead and put in this bunch face down. Actually, I think add a little bit more of this one too. Just using that McCormick. Ooh, that's gonna be good. A little bit of lime. My old lime, but lime nonetheless.
Mommy, I got what that did.
Oh, good. Kids. All right, go ahead and put that in. Ooh, that spiciness. So bring you over to the action. Huh? What's up? Let me get this one seasoned too.
What?
Oh, yeah. Girls are trying to show me something. And season one more of these. Put that one in too. So good. Here's another one. See that? All right, put that one in too. The fish is so, it's kind of loud. It's getting chaotic now because the oil is all hot. Let me show you guys. All right. Yum. And I'm going to season this side right now. Just trying to move that over. Add another one. Guys, I'm not ignoring you. I'll read your comments in a second. Give me 1 second. I swear I'll be right there. I don't have my partner here, Alan, to tell me the messages that are coming in. So I am just trying to get my phone also so I could read your messages. All right, a little bit on this side. Look how good that looks. Woo. So good. And again, we talked about this already. I'm very heavy-handed on seasoning. Super heavy-handed. Like that. Nice. That looks good. Go ahead and add some lime. I'm going to answer your questions in a second, guys. I'll be right there. Let me see. Warren asks, do I like broccoli? All right, we're going to let that sit there for a second. That is cooking. Again, I like seeing you guys face to face when I talk to you. I'll bring you back to that ASMR in a second. Okay, the Warren asks, do I like broccoli? I do. I really, really like broccoli. But I've actually never had, like, you know how people have like broccoli with like cheddar cheese on top? I've never had that. I'm more of like a plain Jane type of girl. And I always just have it with like a little bit of salt, maybe some pepper, and that's it. But I do. I love broccoli. And I don't think I've had brownie casserole either. Again, I'm very boring and I always had it just plain. But I'm definitely willing to try. Yummy. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, Jakenda. Is it Jakenda? I don't want to see your name wrong. I hope it's Jakenda. Let's see. You know if they're good for induction. Let's see. Induction cooktops. Melissa, what are you asking me about? If what is good for induction cooktops? See. Will you ever live stream on your mobile while you're out and about? I love Florida and wouldn't mind seeing the awesomeness. So fun fact, Doreen, and everyone that's watching, we are so close to making it on our channel. You guys know, like, we are over 1,000 subscribers and we're almost close to monetizing. We just need like a couple more watch hours or whatever they need. So as soon as that happens, I will get to live stream from my cell phone. I am so ready for that. You guys know, like, I want to go to like shopping centers or whatever the case might be, walk outside, maybe go to like downtown Tampa, downtown Orlando, go to Universal, like do whatever and take you guys with me. How cool would that be? Like on a live stream? Oh my gosh, that is my dream. I would love for you guys to come with me as I'm like live streaming Florida. That'd be so fun. Would you like to do that? Would you like to see, as soon as I'm able to live stream on my phone, I would love to show you guys that. Show you around Florida. Oh, so fun. Let's see. That's a good question. I'm in Georgia and we're so close to Florida. You've never been to Florida? How many of you guys have never been to Florida? I just recently got here to Florida. It's been about less than 5 years or so. So I'm still new here. So I could definitely be live streaming and like walking around and showing you guys new areas I've never been to. That'd be really fun. You guys could like, you wouldn't even have to waste money, spend money. You could literally live through me and we'll just go different places. You guys can even tell me where to go. And if it's close by, I'll live stream it. That'd be super fun. But we're just waiting on getting monetized and then I'll be able to do that. Let's see. Okay, I am saying it right. Okay, thank you. I know a lot of people don't like when you say their name wrong. I have a complicating name myself. My name's Ilkanya, and a lot of people used to say it wrong all the time. So I know how it feels. I didn't want to say your name wrong or anything. Let's see. Broccoli is my favorite, Melissa says. I will just eat it raw. Yes. That's just baby cheese. Just saying it right. Good spot. Pork chops. Pork chops. We love it. Hey, welcome, welcome. Yes, we can't wait. All right, let me show you the pork chops again. Get that ASMR action going. Yum. They are coming along. I'm gonna turn these right now because they're gonna get toastier much faster than the first batch. Yum. Leave that there. Just some weight on it. All right, I like when you guys see something like this, I like taking them, grabbing it like so, and just opening it up. The easiest way to make sure that it cooks evenly. And that way it just opens up. And usually the one that I do this to, I just end up eating it in case anyone minds what it looks like. That's it. And then right here too. It just helps it to like relax a little bit. And there we go. And again, if you had one of those like weighted steak, like those weighted steak plates, you could definitely use that and put it on top as well. That helps, but honestly, just holding it down or pinning it down for a little bit, that usually helps. That way it just relaxes a little bit better. They are coming along. Let's see what's going on in the comments. What's going on over here? Let me see. Are you going live through a camera now? I'm actually going live through my webcam. So my computer or my laptop has a webcam on it. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm ignoring you if I don't see you, or you don't see me, I should say. But right now, Jakenda, I actually have you guys on a laptop. So as long as you're live streaming from your home, then you're allowed to live stream. But as soon as you hit like the whole threshold of like being monetized through YouTube, that allows you to like have like mobile access to being out and about in the world. I think they mostly did it for safety reasons. You guys know like that whole thing that happened with Facebook. I think it was last year or the year before. People were doing like very horrible things using live stream on cell phones and recording it and posting it live. So I think that's why they made that a requirement. You could live stream from a desktop or a laptop in your home, but you can't live stream until you hit a certain threshold out and about in the world. I guess it's just easier to track you in case like a cop needs to come find you. That's my assumption. So yeah, but this is a live stream. So see, I wish we had smell-o-vision. It looks and smells good. Oh, thank you. It's coming along. That one still needs some more time, that's for sure. So yeah, guys, do any of you guys use like cookbooks, or you have a favorite cookbook? Because I am in need of one. I definitely have been getting like antsy to try different recipes and just try different things. As I was saying earlier, I've been hooked on what is it? Not Top Chef. That's not Top Chef. It's like Master Chefs, I think it's called. And it's been like the junior version, like the little kids like competing and cooking and being chefs. And it has me encouraged to like try different things I've never tried before. So if you have any recommendations on a cookbook, let me know. I'd love to do like show you a recipe and then show you all the ingredients. And it's like, let's see if I could cook it. That'll be fun. So, the threshold is you need 1,000 subscribers, which we have, of course, but you also need 4,000 watch hours in a year, which means like people need to like watch a lot of your videos, a lot of content, and eventually we'll get there. So that's no worries. You guys are all fantastic. We'll get there one day. I'm not worried about it. But after that, I'll just get to live stream out and about. So that'll be fun. And really, the only way we get there is by watching videos and just really just watching videos, I guess. So one day we'll get there. No worries. Let's see. You go on Pinterest all the time. Yes, they have really good stuff on Pinterest. Doesn't it make you hungry? Are you like me, where you end up following Pinterest when you're super hungry and don't know what to eat? Next thing you know, you're watching Pinterest and you're starving and you're ready to eat anything. I can't stand that. But Pinterest people definitely know what they're doing, that's for sure. That's an easy way to get recipes really quick too. So here are these, and put that back up. So they're coming along. Again, when they start running those clear juices, it means that they are getting less and less raw. They're cooking really well. So We'll leave those for more time on that side so it could get nice and crunchy. We like ours nice and crunchy around here. Let's see. Yeah, it's the real thing. My food videos. With food videos, yeah. The recipes. Yeah, Pinterest, and even just like their display, how they plate their foods, they look so good always on Pinterest. I am not gonna lie. Always look so good. What kind of recipes do you guys look up on Pinterest? Like chicken, steak, pork? What kind of recipes do you guys prefer? Do you have a favorite, or a vegetarian or vegan? I know, Nikki, you're more so on the vegetarian end, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, so that's coming along. Again, I like cooking slow and steady. Make sure everything's nice and cooked. Looking nice. Look at that. Looks really good. And look at all that seasoning. All the seasonings came out into the oil. So this batch will taste even better than the last one because all that good stuff, look at that, it's all in the pan. It's all in the pan. Yum. What are you guys cooking today? Do you guys cook already? Let's see. Food videos. Food videos are the best, Melissa. Yes. Chicken. Warren likes chicken. Chicken's always good. Yep, food videos. Broccoli. Broccoli, oh broccoli. Broccoli is delicious. And again, in case anyone is joining in and hasn't seen this yet, these are the seasonings that I'm using. The McCormick, and it comes in a whole pot of them, but you can buy them individually at Walmart. Very inexpensive, like around $4 or less. So in case you're interested. Again, not sponsored, not a plug. I wish, but no. No worries. Yep, coming along, guys. I think after these, I don't know if I'm going to cook all of them. I think after these, I'll probably be done because I'll have 6 of them. Is that 6? I think we cooked. Yep, I think we cooked 6 of them. So maybe I'll save those last 2 for another day, put them in the freezer. I don't know if I'll leave them seasoned or not, but I'll definitely put them in the freezer for another day. Can I make pastelitos? I'm actually, hold on. Again, I feel like I'm ignoring you guys. And if you hear that, it's because my dad's doing construction. As you guys can see by these walls, you hear booms and bangs. It's because there's construction going on. But pastelitos, I've actually made pastelitos. You guys know what they are? They're like Jamaican patties, but the Spanish version. I've made those too. Go on our channel and you'll see that. Maureen, you should know I've made those. I made those before. They're really good. And those are fast and easy to make. Let's see. And especially because they sell like the discs to make those, or the masa. They sell them already pre-made and everything at Walmart. Super easy. Or you could go to like a Spanish market or bodega and you'll find those too. They're really inexpensive. But yeah, pastelitos, they're yummy. But we've made different recipes. I think I made like a ham bone soup. I've made what I call like a undrinking chicken. You could add like beer and stuff to it, but it's pretty much like chicken quarters or chicken thighs. Really good. Let me see. I'm reading your messages here, by the way. In due time, you'll get those sponsors. Yeah, right. One day. It's okay. No worries. Let me see. I love pastelitos. They're good. So, I am not from New York. I've actually said it before. I'm actually from Rhode Island. So Little Rhodey, really close. Why? What gave it away was my accent. So I have a bit of an accent still. It used to be super strong, but my accent, I feel like, has died down a lot. So before this, I lived in Georgia for a bit there, and now I live in Florida. So I think being in the South has like definitely diminished my accent a lot. A lot. Yeah, I can't wait for her to get sponsorship. Guys, I wish I was sponsored one day. No worries there. It will happen. There's no rush. I have plenty of time, hopefully, in life. So one day it will happen. Like all food. See how these pork chops are coming along. Put you back on that balance pot. There you go. looking good. See if I splash some lime on that. Whatever lime I have left, not too much. I love lime. I love lime so much. Have you guys ever had like a lime and cilantro rice? That's really good too. I'm from New York City. I also used to live in Georgia. And oh my gosh. Wait, I'm taking this back. ASMR, you're going to have to wait. You see my reaction to this. Okay, Jakenda, you said you're from New York City. I also used to live in Georgia. Nice, nice. What part? I was out in like the Norcross, Marietta, Smyrna, Atlanta, that whole shebang of an area. And now you're in North Carolina. Cool. I think I've only done like a passerby. The only thing I've ever done in North Carolina, I think, is I stopped at Arby's on my way to moving to Florida. And it was also my first time ever having Arby's, which is why I remember that specifically. Augusta. Oh, I never got to go to Augusta. That's over by the shoreline, right? That's Oceanside, I should say. Yeah, those sponsors will be coming in like hotcakes. That's funny. Lime and cilantro on tacos are fire. Listen, I am with a Mexican. I completely understand the whole taco cilantro game. Like, there is no avoiding Alan and his tacos. Let me tell you, he loves tacos, and so do I. But yeah, Augusta. I never got to go out there, but I will one day. I will. And I will think of you, Jakenda, when I go out there too. All right, let me bring you back to this ASMR. And let's go ahead and flip these bad boys. Oh, those look good. Really, really good. Yummy. It's coming along. Let me leave you in silence again for a little ASMR action. Enjoy. All right, Warren asked me if I like to bake. I actually am not a big baker. The most I think I bake is like brownies and things like that. But yeah, that'd be a really interesting one. I definitely want to take up even more interesting like cooking recipes and things that are a little bit more not common for a daily. Things that are out of our comfort zone to see, like, you know, I'll be able to teach you new recipes and I'll be learning new recipes too. That's why I'm going to be definitely finding and hunting down a cooking book. That way I could share recipes with you guys and test them out. So yeah, I do like to bake, but I'm not good at it. Nothing fancy. DJ Kenda, where do you shop and get your meat from? Those are some nice sized pork chops. These pork chops are actually from Save-A-Lot. It came in a pack of, let me see, 3, 6. It came with 8 pork chops. I actually got these for $11 and change. And honestly, at Save-A-Lot, I could usually find them as cheap as $8 and $9 for that big of a pack. So this was actually, interestingly enough, kind of expensive for Save-A-Lot, believe it or not. And let me show you what they look like. This is what they look like raw. They're actually a really good size. Let me put this here. Right here. So this is what they look like raw. They are a really good size in here. So yeah, I get most of my meat usually. I used to always get it, you guys know, from Save-A-Lot. Because like I said, they're less expensive. But lately, until this pack, this was from Save-A-Lot for about $11 and change for 8 or so pieces of them. And they're really nice and thick. You see, not super thick, but nice and juicy anyways. But recently, like for chicken and stuff, I've been getting it at Walmart because their prices don't fluctuate so much. you'll get like a big bag of drumsticks for about $4.90 something in our area, or big chicken thighs, a big sack of that, like 5 pounds for $5.99 around there, sometimes cheaper. So my chicken I have been getting from Walmart recently just because their prices are less expensive. And chicken breast, it fluctuates. I could go to Winn-Dixie. I used to always go to Kroger, but since moving from Georgia, out of Georgia, I don't have a Kroger anymore. But yeah, their chicken and their meats were always like the best in my opinion. Let's see, the yellow rice would go great with some pork chops. Oh, I could make some yellow rice. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll have to ask the girls because I know they're really hungry. They might just want me to bang out some pasta real quick and be done with it because I know they're gonna start attacking me soon. Like, where's the food, Mom? Yes, yellow rice is delicious. Love yellow rice too. How do you guys make your yellow rice? Do you guys usually like pre-buy it or do you make it yourself? Good. You like that ASMR. We're almost done with this batch of pork chops. They're coming along. Almost done. Good, good. Look at that color. Some really good color on them. And also, guys, pardon our appearance here. As you guys know, my dad is doing construction around the house and everything somewhere is being replaced or worked on. So that's what you're seeing here. So yep. Now you're probably like staring at it. You're like, oh, I didn't even notice. But yeah, that's why it looks all crazy over here because it's construction. Coming along, coming along. Then pork chops are coming along too. They're looking good. And these I'm gonna let cook a little bit less probably because of the girls. But they look so good. Look at that color. Yum. Some nice crispy pork chops for the win. See, and that's why I really like that seasoning too. A little bit longer on that. Nikki, you've never had yellow rice? Oh my gosh. Let's take this back. Nikki has never had yellow rice. You know what you need to try? You need to try some yellow rice. You need to make some. Grab some turmeric. Like Melissa was saying, you could grab turmeric. It's really good for the color of the yellow rice if you don't want to buy it pre-made. And that's good for the color. Add some salt and everything. And add some green peas to them. Green peas makes it even more delicious. So, and I know some people even add corn to it. So if you want to make your yellow rice with some corn and some green peas, like sweet peas, they're really good. Let's see. Go to the Latino section of Wally World and throw down on a box. It contains milk, so FYI. Oh yeah, like the Goya ones. Is that what you're talking about, Laureen? Yeah, I like yellow rice. Sometimes I'll make it myself. I'll do it. It does contain a lot of salt, in my opinion, sometimes. That's why, like, if you make it with turmeric, if you want the healthy version of yellow rice, all you have to do is use some turmeric. That's going to help you to get with the color there. I think I got this from, yeah, I did get this from Marshall's. Got that for like $3.99. This thing lasts me forever because I don't use it very much. You could do whatever spices you want, garlic, onion powder, some salt, of course, or if you want the Spanish taste of it, I use the sazon. This is the orange box version. There's different versions. This one says con azafran. And then there's another one. I'm not sure what the other one brings, but this is the one I use. It'll help you big time to get a yellow rice. Recommendations for Nikki, anyone on how to make her yellow rice, but this is my favorite way to make it is with the sazon. Throw a couple packages in there, garlic, onion powder, salt, some green peas once you're almost done, and some corn if you want a little extra something. Really good. It's yummy. Super yummy. Cover that back up. Yes, the Goya kind. Let's see, bring it this way. This food's almost done, so let me get you nice and close so you can enjoy the last couple of minutes of this cooking time. They look really good. And I like too when it starts smoking like that, it makes it feel like it was on a grill or something. Gives it a little smoky taste and that crunch. So good. All right, let's see how them look. See, I'm gonna go ahead and grab these. These two should be done. See that? Yum. Guys, pass me a plate so I could put it on there for you. How good that looks. Here's another one. Looks really good. I love how the seasoning, how you could see the little speckles of it. Yummy. And then this one I'm gonna give a little bit more time on this side because as you see, it's a little bit white for my liking. Put it right here. Oh, but that side looks really good. Look at that color on that. Woo. Yum. It's coming along. Num, 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 num. Let's see. Do I have access to plátano? So we do have plátanos out here. You guys know Florida is super Spanish, to be honest, like very, very Hispanic. I think it's like more so Cuban, if I'm not mistaken, right? Cuban, Haitian, yeah, like very mixed in Florida. So I can find plátanos. I must admit, I don't find plátanos out here as much or as easily as I used to up north. Yeah, I guess no matter what season it was much easier to find plátanos up north. But if you guys have not had plantains, they're so good. So, so good. For all my Caribbean people out there, like I think every nation in the Caribbean loves plantains. They're yummy. And yellow plantains are good too if you like sweetness. Nikki, that'd be a good one for you. I know you like vegetarian meals. If you haven't had yellow plantain or sweet plantains, you'll love them. See, do not be disappointed. Where is, okay, thanks, we'll try it, guys. Yeah, I think you'll like yellow rice. And again, make it yourself. If anything, if you're like concerned of what the ingredients are on that yellow rice, just make it yourself. So, or grab the Goya pack, like the Warriorine said. Those are good too. All right, I'm gonna take this one out, so I'm gonna turn that off. Nice. All right, and here it is, the final shebang. Oh, that pan is hot. Super hot. Huh? Look at that. Those look yummy. Look at that sizzling. Woo. You guys ever been to Fridays, the restaurant, and you go ahead and sit down, and when they sit and they serve you one of those like sizzling plates, I think it's at Fridays, maybe Applebee's does it too. But when they start sizzling as soon as they sit it down in front of you, oh, I love that. You know, everyone in the restaurant ends up turning their head like, ooh, who got that plate? It makes you rethink what you just got when you see that sizzling plate come out with the peppers and onions. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yep, so there's that. Go ahead and turn that off. Pow. Let's see. Yep, Cuba is a swimming distance from Florida. I know, I feel like we could almost see Cuba from Florida. That'd be so cool. Like, we're so close. If we could only go like island hopping, I'd love that. See, Huepa. Florida plantains are my favorite. But yeah, guys, so that's what I got. And make sure you guys remember too that we do couponing videos. We don't just do cooking videos. I like switching it up and doing all sorts of different things to keep you guys entertained. And that way you guys could get to know me better, because as you guys see in the comments, we get to talk about all different things. And you guys can ask me questions. It's much more personal, and I prefer it that way. I know there's a lot of people you could be seeing right now, but you're watching me, and I highly appreciate that. You have no idea. I appreciate you guys so, so much, every single one of you. And yeah, so if you are not sick of me yet, then think about thumbs upping or subscribing if you're not already, and check out our channel for more videos. Let me know what your favorite type of videos are. This will be originally a live stream, like you guys know, but it will be pre-recorded afterwards, so you guys can watch it again. And it's on our channel. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy your day, the rest of your week. I will see you Thursday. And yeah, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to stay happy, stay safe, and enjoy the rest of your day, because after all, it's no one else's and it's uniquely yours. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.